This weekend, the greatest father and son combination in our sports history will complete their journey to the Hall of Fame. Both men scored over 1,100 points in the NHL. Both scored over 600 goals. In the early 90s, our inductee went on a goal-scoring tear, unlike anything we've experienced since. 70 goals in 91-92, 72 in 89-90, an astounding 86 to close out the 90-91 campaign. Only Gretzky ever scored more in 1 year. 228 goals in 3 seasons, and a Hart Trophy to top it all off. But the best was yet to come. Early in the morning of June 20th, 1999, at 14:51 of the third overtime period of Game 6, he netted the winning goal, handing the Dallas Stars their first Stanley Cup victory in franchise history. He would once again drink from the cup in 2002 with the Detroit Red Wings before retiring in 2005. Ladies and gentlemen, Brett Hull. Our next inductee embodies intellect, integrity, and intensity. After 20 years leading the hockey program at Providence College, he joined the struggling New Jersey Devils franchise in 1987 as president and general manager, and led them to a winning season, their first in 14 years. In the seasons to follow, his team would miss the playoffs only twice, hoisting the Stanley Cup in 1995, 2000, and 2003. He is the NHL's longest-serving general manager with the same team, because there's one thing he just might do better than anyone else, and that's win. Ladies and gentlemen, Lou Lamoriello. This year, the road to the Hockey Hall of Fame goes through Texas. Well, at least that's where it all started for our next inductee. From Corpus Christi to Manhattan, this talented defenseman joined the New York Rangers and would go on to win the Calder Trophy in 1989. 3 years later, from his position on the blue line, he posted a 102-point season. 2 years after that, something even more amazing was about to happen. It had been 54 years since the Rangers' last Cup victory. But in 1994, that drought was about to end. He led the Rangers in playoff scoring. He was awarded the Conn Smythe Trophy. He had led his team to their first Stanley Cup since 1940. Ladies and gentlemen, two-time Norris Trophy winner, Brian Leetch. In 1984, Mario Lemieux was drafted first overall by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Our next inductee was selected by the LA Kings 169 picks later. Despite being such a late selection, he would go on to win the Calder. He would set a new mark for goals and points in a single season by a left winger. He scored 40 or more goals for 8 straight seasons. He even managed to become teammates with every other player in the Hall of Fame class of 2009. He would win his Stanley Cup as a member of the Red Wings in 2002. Along the way, the 170th pick in the 1984 draft became, and still remains, the highest scoring left winger in the history of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, Luc Robitaille. And now for our final inductee of 2009. He is the 6th highest scoring player in NHL history. He's won the Pearson, the Selke, the Masterton, the Conn Smythe. He led his team to its first Stanley Cup in 42 years in 1997, and he did it again in 1998 and 2002. He helped lead Canada to an Olympic gold medal in Salt Lake 8 years ago. And he's hoping to do it again in 2010. He played 22 NHL seasons, all for the Detroit Red Wings, 19 as their captain. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Yzerman. We would now ask that Nicholas Lidstrom from the Detroit Red Wings and John Mitchell from your Toronto Maple Leafs join us at center ice for the ceremonial puck drop.